Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Detroit, the center fielder, number 4.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Now batting, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, Hernan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
And the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Moreland, 33 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready with the 1-2. And this one gets away. The throw will go to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Grounded down the third baseline. Yeah, this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just off the inside corner with the sinker, ruled the ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Davis shading to his right, and the inning is over. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
Leading off to Detroit.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 7, Eugenio.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Suarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 7 driven in. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fouled off. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. The 1-2. This is foul right side. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back-to-back. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0.
Leading off.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ahmed is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double, the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ahmed stands at second with no outs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. A runner at second, nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, you know, D'Lo, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners are at first and third, one away. Two balls and a strike to count. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. Next up for Detroit, Kike Hernandez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Batting 8. The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitch cut.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Striding into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 2 for 9. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Okay.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
This pitch is popped up. A leap, and what a catch!
Now batting, the designated
Now the
hitter.
Red Sox DH, Mitch Moreland, picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. McCann stands at first with 1 out. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2 to count.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. On to Altuve for the. In now, Jonathan Davis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In there, strike 1. Rosario is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ahmed Rosario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Popped him up. Seager is over near the railing as he makes just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hicks gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The third baseman.
So a runner on first with one out now. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So coming to the plate, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Marcus Semien.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit to short. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Pedro Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Alvarez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Number 23.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hernan Perez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Once more, a throw over. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Russell Hitchcock. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Hitchcock, just 21 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Now a swing, and he popped him up straight up as this is right around home plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Second baseman, Nick.
Striding in, Nick Ahmed. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that's the second out.
Now batting
At the plate, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In there for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
3-1 to him now. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Carlos Torres, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Carlos Torres.
Marcus Semien will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Ready once again, Jonathan Davis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
1 out, nobody on. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. In now is Pedro Alvarez. His career line against Carlos Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Torres, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he bluffs the go, and he'll stay at second here with one away.
The left fielder, 23.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1 home. Now that's popped up. Suarez calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Richard is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Alvarez has got it, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So he makes it through. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
The right fielder.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And there's one down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Aaron Hicks goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. A ball and no strikes. His career line against Carlos Torres. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Russell Hitchcock. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well, he's done a real nice job of that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Seager waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Yomer Sanchez. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. That's popped up. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Fouled off. Last breath for the Tigers. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. McCann is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the